Ladies and dudes, I know what all of you are thinking right now. Have you seen the trailer remake of Naked Gun that featured the great and mighty Liam Neeson? I will say this. No. I refuse to watch it. And I do have a message for Seth MacFarlane. What the heck are you thinking, man? Putting our favorite underrated actor like that to be in one of the worst films that will come out of this year. Not a good sign at all, buddy. I think what the great and mighty Liam Neeson needs right now is a redemption film. A redemption film that needs to be on top again. I just rather prefer seeing him coming back and reprising his role as Brian Mills. But I think I got a different idea for it. That's for sure. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. This is going to be my review for today. And today I have no review, ladies and dudes. But it's that time, once again, I gotta do another short, quick video for all of you, or maybe another long, quick video for all of you, or whichever type of video you prefer. Every time you want to watch whatever video I have to do for today, or something like that. And I do have a question for all of you, ladies and dudes. Have you or have you not seen this Naked Gun remake that featured the great and mighty Liam Neeson? For me, I will say no. I will say about this new movie, this one is going downhill big time. I'm afraid this movie's going to ruin the great and mighty Liam Neeson's career. That's for sure. And we should all blame Seth MacFarlane for it. It's his fault for making up that idea of picking our favorite underrated actor to be a part of this no good movie of heck. It is trash. Big time. Maybe Steve Martin would have been a much better choice to play the main character, since he has white hair after all. So I think maybe Steve Martin would have been a much better choice. And just leave the great and mighty Liam Neeson alone. I think he wasn't a good choice at all. So yeah, ladies and dudes, I will let you all know right now, since I'm a big fan of the great and mighty Liam Neeson, and I really love his films very much. Even all the films that he made are so darn underrated. I'm afraid the Naked Gun remake will be his worst one of all. That's for sure, and it's not even funny. Nope. I refuse to look at that trailer, so I'm not going to give that movie a chance. I'd rather go back and rewatch Made in Italy, or The Land of the Saints and Sinners. I'd rather go back and rewatch Honest Thief, or Black Light, or whatever the great and mighty Liam Neeson made so far for the 2020s era. That's for sure. I think what the great and mighty Liam Neeson needs right now is a redemption movie. And I would like to see a part where he has to redeem himself for his career and find something that's completely better than what we got right now, I guess. So yeah, I will give all those other movies a chance since they were a lot better than this piece of trash. But I guess everybody wants to know is, well, since I'm no director, producer, screenwriter, or anything else that involves, working on movies, I'm just a plain old nobody. That's who I am. I'm just a nobody who has no experience about things I've never created in my whole entire life, I guess. It's hard for me to say. But if I was a director, producer, screenwriter, or whatever I could be, if I could work on a film, well, I'll tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes. Well, and since I thought of it last year and I felt bad for not doing it for all of you, I was thinking to myself, I would love to see the great and mighty Liam Neeson be in a film. If he ever come back and reprise his role as Brian Mills again, I would like to see a crossover movie. A crossover movie where Brian Mills has to meet so many different dudes that came from in previous films. And to tell you the truth is, I only picked 7. Well, 7 other dudes that came from in different storylines. And let's see if Brian Mills can be a leader to these 7 out of 8 members that he had never met yet in person. Yeah, I know, that's kind of weird, right? You could say I'm trying to make up like an adaptation of the 7 Samurai or the Magnificent 7, but I decided to add 2 more people in there. So yeah, I decided to make up a crossover story that featured 9 dudes, but one of them is going to be a mystery. So for a redemption movie I thought about for the great and mighty Liam Neeson, if he ever come back and reprise his role as Brian Mills from the Taken saga, and also he'll become a main leader for it, I would like to call this movie The Unstoppable 9. And I'm trying really, really hard to think of a main plot of the story. Maybe just the half of it so far. The other half is going to be really hard to do. I would like to see a story about where you meet our favorite characters in a crossover story, and they're going to enter a brand new world they have never been before. And it's up to them to rescue this unknown world from the wrath of their unknown enemy that they have never seen before. And I guess you want to know what type of team members that I'm going to add in the story for the Unstoppable 9. And yeah, it's going to be a shocking surprise. The members I chose to be in the Unstoppable 9, but sadly I have to leave the 9th one as a mystery, since nobody had never seen this unknown character before, since nobody had never made it up, but I did. Okay, the 7 dudes I chose for the Unstoppable 9 is Martin David from The Hunter, since I love that film very much, and I think this is Willem Dafoe's most underrated character that he ever played in his whole entire career. I chose Hercule Poirot, just the Kenneth Branagh version from the Hercule Poirot series, since he's the only dude who has the French accent. I chose Gerard Butler's Phantom from the Phantom of the Opera, since he is the most underrated Phantom of all time. And I really want to see the great and mighty Liam Neeson try to complete all the cast who did the Phantom of the Opera, the 2002 2004 version, I choose Severus Snape from the Harry Potter saga. A poor guy who didn't have much scenes in the Harry Potter saga. All 8 of them, since he has a small role for it. I chose John Wick from the John Wick saga, since he is the strongest member of the team and he knows how to kill people with guns. I chose my man Otto 1 from Spider-Man No Way Home. I just want the good guy version of Dr. Octopus and not the bad guy version of Dr. Octopus. And also, Otto 1 had the best design ever in movie history. And shockingly to say, I decided to choose Robert Lyndon in his priest look for Angels and Demons. So yeah, shockingly to say, those are the 7 characters I chose for the Unstoppable 9. Those 7 wonderful characters only, and they're very darn underrated to all of us. That's for sure. So I really want the storyline to be all about where Brian Mills has to be a leader to these unlikely dudes that he had never seen before. A few of them might be his strongest ones, and a few of them might be some weak ones. But they're still human beings in so many ways. And also, I gotta leave the 9th one as a mystery. There will be a 9th member of the team. Something I created and made up. And I guess you want to know is, how the heck will Brian Mills will get along with so many different dudes who came from in different universes? You know, for each movie that we're all familiar with from many, many years ago. And I wonder how the heck the storyline will work, and since Alan Rickman is no longer here with us. I hope and pray there is somebody who could do the voice work of Alan Scary Rickman. You know, try to find a way to keep that deep, powerful British voice that is so darn scary in so many ways. Yeah, I would like to see it in 2D hand-drawn animation. I did thought of it in live action a lot of times, but I know all of the cast is going to get older in so many ways. And I think the de-aging thing won't be a good idea. But I can still imagine it in my head, no matter what. And yes, ladies and dudes, I will admit, I have to make sure I give some of the members of the Unstoppable 9 a storyline that they deserve. Like, I would like to see a part where John Wick needs to trust Robert Lyndon, since Robert Lyndon had never made friends with an assassin before. An assassin who has so much compassion, but yet he's a very tragic person at the same time. I would like to see a friendship story between Robert Lyndon and John Wick. It says I would like to see a good character development chemistry between those two. I would like to see a storyline where the Phantom of the Opera needs to get along with other people. He had mixed feelings with a few of them here and there. And I would like to see a part where the Phantom of the Opera makes fun of a few of the men and give them nicknames. He called Hercule Poirot a shorty private eye, and he called Ottawa Mr. Metal Arms Man. Yeah, that'll be a hilarious thing to hear and say. And I really want Ottawa to be the greatest show stealer of all time, because I really want to see Alfred Molina have a great, outstanding performance as Ottawa. You know, being a great comedy relief and being such a goofball, and also he could do his serious battles at the same time. So yeah, I would like to see a storyline like that, ladies and dudes. I would like to see a storyline that's all about the Unstoppable 9. and try to get to know the members one at a time. That's for sure. And I think that is it for now. That will be my biggest idea, how to find a way to get Liam Neeson to get his redemption movie. If he could find a way to get his career back up again. And my made-up story of the Unstoppable 9 thing. So, what do you think about my main idea about the story of the Unstoppable 9? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's pretty decent? Is there any way we can find a way to give Liam Neeson a much better movie career and also just give him a much better film than the one we have right now? So whatever it is, just leave a comment there and let me know. And I'll see you all next time for my next videos to come. So I'll see you all later, and sayonara.